coverage you can count on with Pat Simon, Shannon Royster, Storm Tracker Steve, and Colin McElroy with sports. This is KSLA News 12 at 6.
Some Centenary College students spent their summer developing a new Android application designed to get the word about things that are going on around its users in a whole new way.
You talk about KSLA News 12's Carolyn Roy shows us how they came up with one that draws inspiration from ants.
I came up with a lot of the preference tab, and I worked on the custom overlays on the map.
It's called Pherophone, and a group of Centenary students working with computer science associate professor Mark Godrich helped design it. They call themselves the Catahoula Coders.
So we're trying to find things where there's not an app for it, and that's where the computer scientist comes in and makes those apps. And so teaching my students that can really help them take their computer science knowledge out into the world and be able to solve problems for people.
The Pherophone application basically lets its users drop time-sensitive and location-specific messages for other users to find. And it's all based on a communication concept used in the insect world.
Pheromones are what ants use to communicate, and it's a drop, basically, of a chemical that spreads outward with an intensity, and other ants around them can smell it.
And just as in the ant world, it's anonymous.
They don't know which ant dropped it. They only know that they can follow the trail.
It's already being used on campus.
One thing we did for the freshmen was allow them to know we drop things at the different buildings around campus so they know where it was. So I thought that's really cool to be able to tell new students where the different buildings and things are so they don't get confused and lost.
Only about 1,300 have downloaded it so far, but from as far away as Ireland and Indonesia.
It's great to see that you can write an app and people from all over the world will be able to use it. You can make a definite impact and difference with whatever you do.
In Shreveport, Carolyn Roy, KSLA News 12.
All right, well, Pherophone is a free app, so the Catahoula Coders won't be making any money off of it. Dr. Godrich hopes to incorporate application design into his computer science class, and yes, they're working on making an iPhone version.